Hold on to your seats. We have singles action coming up next.
We have Triple H versus a formidable opponent.
I can't wait. The cerebral assassin has arrived.
Triple H is taking off the suit and tie, stepping into the ring tonight to show why he's still the game.
These guys are undoubtedly going to give us a show here tonight. The King of Kings, Triple H, is looking as imposing tonight than at any point during his dominant 20-year reign.
You know, normally I'd accuse you of kissing up to the boss, Byron, but that assessment's actually pretty spot on.
Well, thanks.
Well, folks, watching Triple H here, you can't help but marvel at the career he's put together over the last few decades. He's the only man in the world who can be called the King of Kings, and it's not an exaggeration.
Set it up.
A sickening assault on the neck.
And once again, we see a return to this.
He's got the shoulders down.
Michael brought up before that Triple H is called the King of Kings, but when I think about him, I think about the different stages of his career, from the blue blood to the degenerate to the game to the authority. The man's a chameleon.
I learned a lot from the guy. He hired me as a wrestler, but his ability to change made me confident that I could make the jump from NXT's best wrestler to NXT's best announcer. Triple H is living proof that you can either stagnate and die or adapt and thrive.
He's looking a little weary here. This very well may be too much for him to handle.
Oh, man, his chances are dwindling quickly. He's just taken on so much punishment. But if you're counting him out now, you haven't been paying attention. He has more resolve than just about anybody on the roster.
Guys, the modern-day Maharaja has become almost unbeatable since his 2016 return. What strategy do you employ to defeat Jinder Mahal?
Quite frankly, I think a lot of people...
Triple H, look at it! Going after the back here. He's got him covered. No, he kicks out at two.
The Maharaja refusing to stay down.
He's got him here.
Wow, he just slammed him with ease.
Going back to Jinder Mahal being underestimated, I think many veterans enter confrontations judging the modern-day Maharaja by his underperforming initial run in WWE.
There's another layer where people expect Mahal to falter when the pressure is on. Shinsuke Nakamura underestimated Mahal at SummerSlam and lost. And at WrestleMania, Randy Orton, Bobby Roode, and Rusev didn't consider Mahal.
Oh, and he breaks free.
But the damage might have already been done, Michael. Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win, and get out of there. Neckbreaker.
I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
Anytime a superstar sees an opening for their finisher, they got to take it, as Byron was saying. Elongating the match not only gives your opponent an opportunity to get back in it, but you're also running the risk of injury anytime you're in the ring longer than you have to.
Yeah, but sometimes you just enjoy beating somebody up.
Triple H.
Pedigree. But he's running on fume.
And here we go. Triple H with the cover.
This is what makes him one of them. Triple H has done it.
That match might go down as one of the best matches in WWE history.
Here is your winner, The Game, Triple H.
You heard the ring.
Buckle up, because we have a contest that's going to blow the roof off this place.
It's Team Curtis Axel against the Revival.
I cannot wait.
Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things off here. We're ready to go.
Here comes the setup.
Using all his power to drive him to the mat.
Oh, there's some gouging going on.
He's showing absolutely no pity now, guys. Ooh, what an up. German suplex. Driving his knee down. His shoulders are down. For a kick out. Way too early.
I must say, fellas, I was absolutely shocked when I saw the latest weekly rankings. How in the world did this superstar secure such a high spot?
Kick to the... Yanked him right off the apron. Oh, no. As we've seen many times over the years, the weekly rankings can be a source of great debate. And Byron, it seems Corey has taken issue with this week's rankings. Do you have any issue with how this week's numbers played out?
Not at all, Michael. In fact, I applaud the voters for getting, in my opinion, everything right from top to bottom.
Curtis Axel feeling some pressure here.
Headed into this match, he and his partner look extremely confident.
It's no secret that quick tags lead to success in the tag team division. And I'd say the quicker he can make that tag here, the better their chances of winning will be.
It's always nice when you see... And he breaks free.
Just when you thought he was out of this one.
That's a great example of teamwork right there.
Stump puller leg snap.
That's going to hurt. Tear your hamstring.
Dash Wilder on some offense now.
Well, Michael, while the rankings this past week certainly were impressive, I can only imagine the heights this superstar can climb to.
Come on, they're only numbers, guys. Don't get too caught up in them. What really counts is what happens after the opening bell.
In position for a power bomb.
And that's not a good place to be, Cole.
Into the power bomb position now.
And that's not necessarily where you want to be at this point in the match.
Dash Wilder's in serious trouble. Is there anything that can be done to get back to being a threat? This tag team match is dangerously close to getting out of control for him.
This match certainly isn't trending in the right direction for him. He's going to need a change in momentum and fast.
The biggest thing an opponent has to be aware of when they lock up with Bo Dallas is falling under an immediate attack. The believe-in-Bo spirit has consumed Bo Dallas, and this man is more ferocious than ever.
In off the tag is Scott Dawson.
And the instinct from Bo Dallas on display.
The Bo Dallas we see now is much different than the individual who debuted in WWE in 2014. For someone challenging Bo Dallas today, they need to be ready to square off against a vicious individual.
What Bo Dallas has shown us is that he's willing to take out anyone at any time. An opponent must be ready for anything once they've been identified as Dallas's opponent. I mean, before they even get in the ring.
When this guy's on, look out.
We may have a count out here, guys.
It certainly looks that way, Michael.
And he lands a savage elbow.
Going for an encore here.
He goes for the cover.
And the shoulder's up in time.
Wow.
Bo Dallas.
The Bo Dazzler.
Nobody does it quite like him. Things do not look good for Scott Dawson.
Whoa, he works his way out.
A bit of a Houdini job right there.
We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly, guys, and when that happens, you can bet this one's going to be over.
Pendulum backbreaker.
Tick-tock. Dash Wilder tags in.
I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is on the horizon, and given how impactful that move has been as of late, I'd say there's almost no coming back from it.
You're right, Michael. It seems like that finisher has become more...
He's going for the pin.
And a fast kick out from Bo Dallas.
The inspirational always inspires.
And tagged in is Scott Dawson.
Right to the leg.
There have been times
He could pin his opponent right here. Two. No, he kicks out. Nicely done.
Have to put in a little more work than that.
Knee stop.
That'll ruin your leg.
An uppercut.
That'll cost some teeth.
I don't think anyone
thought Cesaro and Sheamus would develop into a premier tag team. Over time, the superstars realized that they were better as allies than as enemies. And when they combined their incredible strength, the results were something that couldn't be ignored.
It was really unbelievable to witness.
Cover! And a lethal clothesline. There's a kick out by Bo Dallas.
Yeah, it's going to take more than that.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Oh, and his aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy. When a superstar's in a tag team match and has endured heavy amounts of punishment, they must find a way back to their corner to tag their partner. Something that they have to try is doing create separation between them and their opponent. That space gives a superstar the ability to move and catch their breath.
Dash Wilder has eyes to finish.
Backbreaker. Corey, that looked familiar. I'm not sure how much he has left. Can Bo Dallas pull through?
Corey, you touched on this before. Part of it. This could be it. Cover. And he stops the count. He knows he's in trouble.
Oh, no. Backbreaker by Dash Wilder. That's what he was looking for, Michael.
He needs some extra leverage here.
Concern for the rules. I don't think I'd be showboating if I was Dawson.
Now, that's an impressive tag team victory.
Some superstars doing what they do best. Here are the highlights.
Count yourselves lucky, people. You might watch WWE for years and only see a match that good a few times. Epic.
Done with one and on to another great matchup. Don't change that dial. The championship is up for grabs. Coming up next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Intercontinental Championship.
Pure gold. Erratic, strange. What an entrance. It's mesmerizing. It's intoxicating.
Introducing the challenger from Hollywood, California, weighing in at
And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about. The champion into the cover. Leg sweep.
Nicely done.
Nothing pretty about that elbow. Drop down. Takes him down with a power slam.
Uh-oh, crucifix.
Shoulders on the mat.
And the bizarre one kicks out.
That's all right, Cole.
We've seen champions head into matches maybe a little too confident, only to be picked off in the end. And guys, I can't help but wonder if we're going to see that again here tonight.
There he goes, crashing to the floor. He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Speaking of champions heading into matches a bit overconfident, one of the most glaring examples of that would have to be the honky-tonk man's attitude heading into his Intercontinental Championship defense at SummerSlam 1988. The champion into the cover! And he gets the shoulder up. Not yet.
Now watch, that's what happened.
The champion into the cover!
It's going to take a lot more than that to keep him down.
Well, it takes a mighty blow to keep a mighty superstar down. Guys, in a title match like this one, on a stage as big as the one we're on now, you have to wonder how much nerves will become a factor.
Boom! What an elbow! Too quick for him there. He lands the atomic drop. Goldust has the shoulders down early, and the champ kicks out. Too soon. Circling back to your earlier point, Corey, you have to think nerves will play a big part in this match, which I think favors the champion, especially considering how many times the champ's been in big-time matches like this.
I agree. The champ is used to the bright lights and bright stage. Dare I say, it's almost second nature at this point. Obviously a great opportunity here for the challenger who can't afford to make any mistakes here tonight. Not when you're in the ring with a champion as dominant as this one.
He's calling for it.
He doesn't look too eager to get up, and I don't blame him.
And a dive through the air.
To follow up Byron's earlier point, the challenger has to remember just how rare championship opportunities truly are here in WWE. A loss here could result in a trip to the back of the line.
Don't worry, Cole. This isn't the challenger's first rodeo. Everybody knows exactly what's at stake here.
Sickening thud as his body is driven to the mat. He wants no part of the outside.
Walking around the city earlier today, guys, the only thing anybody was talking about was this title match. Everywhere I went, from the coffee shop to the bookstore, everybody was talking about this match.
And it's reversed. Well-executed drop kick. Gentlemen, Goldust may be fading away here. Byron, I had a similar experience as you this morning. Nearly every person at the gym I went to was talking about this title match, and rightfully so. This is an absolutely huge match.
Okay, wait. Let me get this straight. Byron spent the morning at the bookstore, while you, Cole, went to the gym. Man, that's brilliant. You guys have any other jokes?
Seems to me, guys, like we're just moments away from seeing the finisher, which could obviously put this match on ice.
Well, the architect is rolling now.
Retains the title. No doubt that was a match people will be telling their kids about for years to come. Here's another look.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
Here is your winner, and still the Seth Rollins.
Put a check in the win column for Seth Rollins.
To get the pinfall victory over such a high-quality opponent is incredibly impressive, Michael.
Going to be a tall order for the next match to live up to its billing, but I'm optimistic. Singles action on tap right now.
Don't move. We have a great match coming up next.
I can't wait.
You can expect these superstars to put their bodies on the line to take each other down.
These superstars have waited a long time for this match to take place.
Man, this card is just packed with so many great matches, and this one is definitely among the most anticipated, I'd say.
The monster among men doesn't ask for permission, nor ask for forgiveness. He simply destroys whatever lays in his path.
Braun Strowman is a Leviathan, Saxton, and sports entertainment has never experienced brute force like this from one human being.
Guys, endurance is a trait needed in every match, but you need an incredible amount to last as long as Finn Balor did during his first Royal Rumble. To come in as the second entrant and wage war on 29 other superstars is awe-inspiring. Whoa, Strowman dodged that one.
Byron's still in awe of Finn Balor's Royal Rumble performance, and I agree. Finn lasted for over 57 minutes, a figure that puts him high in the record book, something the kid from across the Irish Sea. Finn Balor, this is all but over. Got every... For the moment, Finn Balor seems to have found his groove.
It's like he tapped into some unseen energy source.
Ouch.
We know Finn Balor has gained a huge following around the world. It's hard not to get swept up by this young man's extraordinary talent. After every match, more and more, the WWE Universe become members of Balor Club.
Going for the double play with this move.
He's always had the ability to take it up a notch.
Strowman. This is not going to be good at all.
Oh, Braun Strowman slamming into the mat.
That should do it. Michael, forget about Finn gaining. We've got to see that again, guys. So nice, you got to see it twice.
And a pin attempt.
Yes! Unreal performance. Strowman is taking no prisoners right here.
Big knee, and right between the shoulder blades.
Look out, Braun Strowman is measuring.
Oh my gosh, from what heights?
Here's his moment, Michael. Finn Balor really needs to dig down deep and fast.
Or get a shovel and call it a day. Oh, hellacious power slam.
This one is over.
Main event time, folks. Here we go. Singles action on tap.
Up next, we have singles action.
Who will reign supreme?
Mr. Money in the Bank.
Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois.
I can't wait to see what the big dog, Roman Reigns, has in store tonight.
And I wouldn't at all be surprised if this match stole the show here tonight.
Roman Reigns calls the ring his yard. I don't expect him to give it up tonight.
Well, the big dog's on the hunt, and I wouldn't want to be in his sights right now.
What's wrong?
Superman punch! But he's got to capitalize now.
This is exactly what Roman Reigns needed.
All the momentum on the side of Reigns.
What could Jason Jordan do now to get the ball rolling again? You can bet this is not how he drew this one up.
He has to be disappointed in this performance. He really is so much better than what he's shown so far tonight.
Things are looking dire for Jason Jordan.
This is about as bad as it gets for him.
I can't really tell what his game plan was heading into this match, but whatever it was, it definitely hasn't been working. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh, Superman punch! Good night!
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
One of the greatest strikers in the game right now.
You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think.
Spear! Cut him in half.
Game, set, match. This one is over.
He's got him covered.
And Reigns picks up the win. You can't help but be impressed by the big dog.
Now let's take a look back at these guys in action.
Here is your winner, Roman